And I'm back with another Design Survivors. Yes, this series is still a thing, I just haven't had much time to work on it lately. I'm designing Storm today, despite her not being an option in last episode's poll. I needed a design for her for a project I'm thinking about working on soon, and my old design for her just wasn't really working anymore. Because there's no poll in this episode, feel free to leave suggestions in the comments for what characters you'd like to see me put in polls for future episodes. Anyway, I'm giving her a natural tail and ears, of course, but I decided to make her tail curl up a bit. While looking at pictures of Dobermans with natural tails online, I saw a lot of them had tails that curled up, some more than others. My own dog, who's a boxer with a non-dock tail, also has a curled tail. Although quite a bit more than Storm's, I did get some of the inspiration to do this from her. Because I was kind of referencing off my own dog's tail, I decided to make Storm's tail fur slightly longer than the rest of her body's fur. It's still short enough that it doesn't look out of place for a short-haired breed, but it's still noticeably longer. One thing that delayed this episode so long was that I couldn't decide on a color for Storm. With these designs, I'm trying to be original with the colors and not just copy the markings and co-colors off the official artwork, but I still want the character to be recognizable. I thought about making her a few different colors, but in the end I couldn't bring myself to do it because Storm being brown is way too iconic, and I felt changing the color could make her harder to recognize. I began looking at brown Dobermans and realized there are so many shades of brown they can be while still being brown. There were reddish brown ones, classic brown, grayish brown, lighter tannish brown, and just so many shades of browns. I personally always imagined Storm being more on the brown side rather than a reddish brown or a red Doberman. After some searching, I found a photo of what I imagined her to look like and color picked the colors from that. I also debated on how I wanted to do our markings. After finding photos of a variety of brown Dobermans, I chose bits and pieces of each to make her markings unique but still realistic and accurate to a real Doberman's markings. Last episode I said it was hard to be creative with designing Dobermans, but while looking more closely at the wide variety of markings and colors they can have, I felt a bit overwhelmed while trying to decide on things for Storm. While the variety of colors and markings Dobermans can have isn't as wide as some dog breeds, they all still have unique qualities to them. I had some trouble coming up with a believable tournier design, but eventually I found something that looks pretty good. For her eyes, I made them brown because I personally think brown eyes suit her better than the yellowish color she's given in her official artwork. On her face, I also gave her a little splotch of the tan color I used for her markings. My own dog also has something like this kind of next to the black mask on her face, and she was a pretty major influence in this design. Plus, I've always loved the little splotch markings some dogs have on their cheek area. And there's my new design for Storm. I may not be overly active in posting too much because my family and I are moving soon. Another reason this video took so long is because we are working on packing up. As of the time I'm recording this, we only have a week left to finish packing, and then we're moving everything to the new place. Even after we move, I may not have much time to draw for a bit, since we'll be working on getting everything organized at the new house. I can't pretend that I haven't also been playing Roblox a lot, and I haven't been interested in drawing lately either, so there's that too. Anyway, yeah, hopefully next episode I'll be designing whoever won the poll from last episode, but I may be designing Storm's siblings too because I've been wanting to do them for a bit and get all 3 of them done for that project I'm working on. Anyway though, bye.